everyone, welcome back to JavaFlair. In today's video, we are going to dive into very important concept of Java programming. That is nothing but comments. Whether you are writing code for yourself or working in a team, using comments make your code more understandable, maintainable, easier to debug. So let's jump right into it. Before we actually start typing a comments in the code, let's talk about why comments are essential in the programming. The primary purpose of comments is to clarify what your code does. They allow us to explain the logic behind our code to ourselves or others who might come and read it later. But that's not all. Comments also helps in debugging since we temporarily comment out a particular section of code. Let's now try to understand the types of comments that are present in Java. There are mainly three types of comments that are present in Java. One is single line comment, another one is multi-line comment, and last one is documentation comment. Now let's first try to understand what actually is single line comment. This is one of the most basic type of comment that is present in Java. They are perfect for short and one-line explanation. They also help in disabling a single line of code temporarily. Let's type this code in IDE and see how it works. Enter int age is equal to 25. To write a comment, let's add two forward slashes, and the message that we are explaining over here is this variable stores the user age. Now let's save this file and run this particular file. We can see nothing has been printed in the console, which indicates the comments not even gives you an error, neither they are printed on the console. They indicates a message to ourselves that age is a variable which actually stores the user age. In this way, they are used to explain the part of code. Now let's try to understand multi-line comment. These comments are great when you actually want to explain something in a more detailed manner across multiple lines. To write multi-line comment, we will be using forward slash, asterisk. The message or the explanation that we want to give will be present over here. After that, it ends with asterisk, again a forward slash. Now let's go back to our IDE and write a code for multi-line comment. In this code, I'll be summing two numbers. I'll be taking A as an input from user as well as B as an input from user. I'll create a variable called sum and then I'll sum both of them and print the result. Then I'll explain this complete code in multi-line comment. Enter sysout control space, which is a short form for system.out.println. Enter the value of A. In the next line, I'm creating a variable. Int A is equal to scanner.nextInt. In the next line, again we are saying for the user to enter B. Sysout, enter the value of B. Int B is equal to scanner.nextInt. Next, again I'm creating a variable called sum, which is of type integer. Int sum is equal to A plus B. Over here, the value of A and B will be summed and finally it will be assigned to the variable sum. Now let's print this answer to the screen. Sysout, the sum of A and B is plus sum. Now let's try to write a multi-line comment, that is forward slash, asterisk. This is a multi-line comment. It is useful when you need to explain something in detail, like we have taken int A as an input from user and B also as an input from user. Then we have created a variable of type integer and the name of the variable is sum, which stores the sum of A and B. To end multi-line comment, we will use asterisk forward slash. Everything that goes between forward slash asterisk and asterisk forward slash will be neglected by the compiler, or we can also say it will be ignored by the compiler. Now let's try to understand How it actually helps in debugging. You can temporarily disable part of code by commenting them. For example, you might have a block of code that calculates the sum, but you're not sure if it is working or not. So you can comment out the part of code and mainly focus on the particular code that you actually want to test and see if it is working or not. Let's now try to understand the best practices for using comments. First of all, be clear and concise. Comments should help us explain the code, not repeat it. The second point is don't over comment. If your code is actually a self explanatory, there is no need to add a comment. Over commenting can actually make your code hard to read. Last one is use comments to explain why and what. Homework time. Write a Java program that takes the user age as an input, calculate the year they were born, print their age and birth year, include single line comment to explain variables, and also include multi-line comment to describe the overall function. Try exploring the basic funda of documentation comment that is present in Java. If you're enjoying this video, make sure you hit like button, subscribe and turn on the notification so you never miss an update from JavaFlair. If you have any questions or suggestions for future topics, feel free to leave a comment in the comment box below. Thank you for watching and happy coding.